Oh, we have a wife. I can't say name, but someone just wants to talk that says they are a wife of a FBI agent, but I can't say their name, but is claiming they are a wife of an FBI agent. Ooh, this should be interesting. Let's see what she has to say. A wife of an FBI agent. Again, if you want to speak anonymously here, I will do not, you'll speak, but if you don't want to reveal like what type of career you're in or a name or whatever, I protect anonymity. A wife of an FBI agent wants to speak. All right. This one should be good. Come on in. Hello. How are you?
Fine.
Are you a wife of an FBI agent? Anonymous?
Yes.
Yes. How are you?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Fantastic out here in front of Nancy Guthrie's home. What's on your mind?
Well, I can't really say a lot other than I can say that A's car was taken, and the reason it's taken so long is the whole car was sent to the Quantico station to be fully examined.
You're saying the car was taken to Quantico?
Yes.
How do you know that?
I do know that. And the reason I'm saying it is because of they did not want to have to tear it, like, yourself. They take the carpet, they tear the cars apart.
Okay.
And instead of doing all of that, they just ship the whole car down there, and then they get the pieces that they want. A little tip. And I appreciate everything you do because you are boots on the ground. You're wonderful.
So let me ask you something. Your husband's working on this case?
I cannot reveal that information.
All right.
I can just say.
Go ahead.
The only thing I can say is he is an agent and he is with the Richmond, Virginia branch.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep doing what you're doing because you are very close to getting the answers that you wanted, and the chat and the whole world actually wanted. And JLR, I will give you prompts for not backing out and running like a lot of the media because that's what they wanted.
But isn't Quantico in Northern Virginia?
Yes, it is.
But Richmond's in Southern Virginia.
Yes, it was not taken down to where my husband is. That's why when you asked that question, I said he is Richmond, Virginia branch. But I do know that the car was taken down there. That's why then they disassembled what they wanted to check for the DNA.
You're saying they disassembled the vehicle to check for DNA?
Yes.
What else have you learned?
They're not cleared.
Annie and Tommaso not cleared.
You heard it here, guys.
So people have been saying though that the vehicle was taken impound lot in Pima County, and it's still in Pima County in control of the Pima County Sheriff's Office, not the FBI. You're saying that the vehicle went to Quantico.
Yes, they did what they needed to do. They disassembled and took what they needed to take out of that car to test. They will release that car back to Arizona for them to reassemble it back together. But normally, they'll cut a piece of carpet out. If there's something like, say, a lot of blood, they will cut that little, square out. But they took everything out. Seats,
excuse me,
cushions on the seat. They took everything out of that car.
Why?
That's the last place she was seen. Was supposedly seen in. So they're gonna really investigate that car more than they did. Did you notice how quick the other cars were released back, but not theirs?
Exactly.
It took a trip.
What about the car being in a repair shop right now? The talk of the car.
Annie and Tomisso's car went on a jolly holiday. Thanks to JLR for doing everything he does. You know, him and Brian Enton are the two main boots on the ground, and they're both really good. And JLR keeps on pressing for answers. I give my hat off to him. He is a decent man. He's got a great YouTube following, and please go to his YouTube channel and, you know, sub up to him if you can. If not, just like him, his page. But, you know, he is the man with the knowledge. So this was really, really interesting. I was only watching this on my TV after taking a break from a recording I was doing. And I listened to this and I thought, I need to let viewers know, because obviously the more this is shared and broadcasted, the more revenue it's going to create. And like this lady said, there is so many lies out there. I've got caught out by clickbait on it, you know, and I'm a new YouTuber. So one day I hope to be as good as JLR, although I'll never be able to go to America and Cali and those sort of places to do the investigations. I'll just do it from the comfort of my chair. But, you know, I'm glad for JLR. He's, you know, he stayed out there, what, 40 plus days now? Same as Brian Enton. So, you know, those guys deserve a clap. They really do deserve a clap for everything they're doing. Right, carry on playing. I won't talk no more. Sorry.
Going to a repair shop.
It could be because the sheriff is who agreed to pay for that car to be put back together. Normally, they do not put cars back together. They usually tear them apart and then they release them. Brian Koberger, you did his case.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched that one.
Car, right?
I don't know exactly what they did to the car itself. I know they seized it and found things, but what exactly the process is, I'm not so sure.
Okay. Well, it was a mess.
How does the car get from here to Quantico?
Transported.
How?
Any tractor trailer, not tractor trailer, I should say, any car transport place for the FBI can pick up a car, put it on there, and take it.
Is that like, so they just take it in a flatbed openly, or inside a?
It's inside of a closed trailer. They do not do anything openly, so DNA can't be spread all over that vehicle. But I can assure you, that car went down there. That car was tested, went over tooth-fine comb. Then the FBI, once they're done with it, they will release that car back to the sheriff. The sheriff is who is going to repair that car.
Naughty.
For the family. That's why that car has been in hands.
And he's called a sheriff.
How many agents are working on this case? Do you know anything else that you could provide us?
In Arizona, that's actually in there. There's three, you know, you got your sheriff's department, your task force, and you got the FBI, and you got that, you know, I'm going to say about 20, maybe. I could ask my husband.
Please do.
But the FBI is actually in control now. I don't know if anybody knows. If you go to call, I'm not sure, but if you go to call the sheriff's department, they should redirect you to the FBI.
They didn't do that to me yesterday about the clothes.
They did not tell you to call the FBI tip line?
No.
They should have. Because the sheriff's department has nothing to do with it. They sent so many of their deputies with the other two agencies, put them in a building. They're in a separate little office. And that's who's handling the case. The sheriff's department is not in control.
Interesting. So you're saying the vehicle went to Quantico?
As you heard, the sheriff's county, Pima County, is not in control. I don't believe they were ever in control of this case. It should have been handed directly to the FBI from the beginning of get-go. But yeah, so hats off to this lady for speaking out. I would really love to speak to her on one-to-one or through Messenger, because I'm in the UK, so obviously there's going to be international call rates charges applied, but I'd love to speak to her directly, like many people would do as well. But yeah, he is really good. The sheriff, nah. The sheriff nanos, nah. He should be de-elected. Really should. It's crying shame.
Went to Quantico. They went over everything because, again, the sheriff, if you call him that, did not want them to cut anything out of the vehicle. They wanted, so then the FBI says, well, we'll transport it. They're disassembled. And when I say disassembled, I mean gear shift, seats, seat covers, seat cushions. Everything was taken out of the car. So it's going to take them a while to get it back together.
Well, I mean, as quick as you take it apart, the quick you can put it back, right?
Well, I mean, you should be able to, but I'm not in that field, so I don't know. But when you taking the cushions out of a car, that's got to be said. You're going to have somebody that can clean them back up.
What type of cases does your husband investigate?
My husband does more of the local crimes down there. Richmond is not as bad as there, but we've had some major ones. We've had the disappearance of a jockey that was in, what was that racetrack called in Virginia? I can't think of that. It's a racetrack. It was a disappearance of a jockey, and they actually found him in a river.
What?
He just does locally in the area. He has been shipped out. He got shipped out to Minnesota one time, but he's, getting up there in age, as most of us do. But I just want to say, I can assure you that they have not been cleared of anything yet.
So the sheriff lied.
Wife of it. Anything else you want to say? Wife of an FBI agent, she claims, on the phone. What's going on?
That's all I have to say. It's just they're not cleared like everybody's saying they are cleared. And the reason they have not got that car back is because it was shipped down there.
To Quantico.
To Quantico.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you. And keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Have a good day. All right. What do you think, folks? Interesting call. Interesting call.
Right, I'll stop it there because it takes time. But like you can see on his description, and the 13th of the 3rd, 26th, this is live. JLR Investigates has given full permission to use this stream, break an update on the search for Nancy Guthrie, discussions and different theories. So that just goes to show what a liar Sheriff Nanos is. Because he said that Annie and Tomisco was cleared and the car was cleared. And I believe the sheriff or someone even spoke to Brian Enton and said the car is on the way back to Annie because it's now been cleared. So who's lying? The sheriff. I don't believe anything that's going to come from that department ever again, I don't think. I think I'm just going to use JLR and Brian Enton as my main sources on this case because the sheriff clearly lies. I know police departments and FBI people have to not disclose everything. They got to keep so many cards close to their chest. But this lady, she's a gold mine. She really, really is a gold mine. And so please like and share my video. It gets it out to the wider broadcast. Excuse me. You know, the more you like and share and click to subscribe, it goes in the YouTube's algorithm, and that is shown to a broader audience. So we need to get this news out there, because if the sheriff hears this, whoa, I would like to be a fly on the wall in that office there when he sees what's been happening. You know, I think Sheriff Nano's time is going to come to an end. I really do. And I've tried not to follow the Guthrie case every single day, because it just engulfs you. It really wraps you up, and you don't know which way you're coming, left, right, or top to bottom. And it was getting to the stage that I'd watched it for like 33 days, every single day, most of the day. And I was no far forward than the beginning. It didn't seem to be a lot happening. Yeah, admittedly, there was a lot of searches by planes and drones and signal trackers and dogs on the ground and boots on the ground. But as for actual evidence, there wasn't a lot. There's plenty of false arrests and stops that had proven nothing to do with the Guthrie case. So yes, so please like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it, and I say thank you in advance if you do. And also please go to JLR's YouTube page, because he is the one out there. You know, he puts in 10 hours, if not more, a day, and then when he goes back to a hotel, he's doing more research. So hats off to him. Or he's got his hat on, because it's very hot and sunny out there. Better than it is here in the UK, of about 9 degrees, I think it is out there with the wind. Right, see you lovelies, till the next time. Bye.